From the islands to the seas, stories pass through centuries, colors bright, hearts full of pride.
Culture is not just a reflection of the past. It is a living legacy that continues to shape our identity. Through the centuries, influences from Spain and Japan have blended with our own traditions, leaving an undeniable mark in Filipino heritage. These influences are not just fragments of history, but essential parts of who we are today. Welcome to Salinlahi, a celebration of our rich cultural heritage and how it has evolved over time. This event is about honoring our roots while embracing the changes that continue to shape our future. Join us as we rediscover, appreciate, and reimagine the traditions that define us. This is Salinlahi, where our past and present come together and our heritage continues to flourish. For the overview of our event proposal, we'll be discussing the following: the event name, the event logo, the event tagline, goals and objectives, promotional plan, event floor plan, event signature tune, and event program flow. For the event name, the organizers chose the name Salinlahi from the Filipino word salin, which means to transfer or pass on, and lahi, which means generation or lineage. This name reflects the event's purpose to preserve and share Filipino cultural heritage while recognizing the influences of Spanish and Japanese colonization. Salinlahi represents the passing of traditions from one generation to the next, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the past while embracing the changes that shape our culture today. Our event logo reflects the deep cultural connections between Spain, Japan, and Philippines, highlighting their lasting influences on Filipino heritage. So for the first one, you can see the cross, which represents the Spain. The cross represents Christianity, which Spain introduced during its 333-year rule in 1565 to 1898. Catholicism remains a defining aspect of Filipino traditions, values, and celebration. The next, you can see the waves, which represents the country of Japan. It symbolizes Japan's presence in Philippine history from its World War II occupations from 1941 to 1945 to its enduring influence on trade, culture, and innovation. The waves also reflect movement, change, and adaptation. And for the next is the sun, which represents our country, which is the Philippines. The sun represents a national emblem of independence, resilience, and hope. The sun signifies the strength of the Filipino people and their continuous pursuit of progress. Together, these elements form the identity of Salinlahi, an event that honors the past while embracing cultural evolution and unity. For the event tagline, we carefully chose the tagline, "Nakaugat na kultura, namumukadkad sa pagkakaiba-iba," to reflect the heart of Salinlahi. We wanted something that captures both the strength of our heritage and its continuous evolution. The phrase "nakaugat na kultura" symbolizes how Filipino culture is deeply rooted in our history, traditions, and identity values passed down through generations. It represents the resilience of our people and how, despite foreign influences, our heritage remains firmly grounded. Meanwhile, namumukadkad sa pagkakaiba-iba highlights how culture is not static. It grows, transforms, and flourishes through diversity. The influences of Spain and Japan have shaped many aspects of our identity, from language and food to traditions and beliefs. Yet, these influences did not erase our culture. Instead, they became part of the colorful, ever-growing Filipino identity.
Here are the goals of the event: to celebrate and promote Filipino cultural heritage and diversity, to highlight and support local culinary and artistic talents within the community, to foster appreciation for global cultural elements while encouraging pride in Filipino identity. And here are the objectives of the event. First, to attract at least 300 attendees, including students, faculty, and invited guests, to promote cultural exchange and understanding by integrating global cultural elements, encouraging participants to embrace diversity while valuing their own identity, to feature at least 5 cultural booths and exhibits representing Filipino traditions and global cultures, to enhance participants' awareness of the importance of preserving intangible cultural heritage such as traditional music, dances, folklore, and languages, to empower students to become cultural ambassadors and capable of promoting Filipino cultural both locally and internationally. Lastly, to strengthen the partnership between educational institutions and tourism organizations in promoting cultural heritage tourism in the Philippines.
Let me now present the promotional plan for Salinlahi, an event dedicated to celebrating and promoting Filipino cultural heritage and diversity. Our goal is to ensure that our promotional efforts effectively reach our intended audience and create excitement leading up to the event. First is target audience. Our target audience includes college students, faculty, and staff of Batangas State University, local community members and cultural enthusiasts, and lastly, participants and competitors in various contests. Next is the marketing channels. To promote Salinlahi, we will utilize the following marketing channels. First is the social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We will post event teasers, countdowns, and highlights. For printed materials, posters, flyers, and banners will be used and will be displayed on campus and in nearby areas. Next is the university website and email blasts. Official announcements and event details will be shared. Lastly is the word of mouth and influencer endorsements, where student leaders and faculty will help spread the word. Next is key messages. Our key message is Salinlahi brings culture to life by honoring our rich heritage while embracing the diversity that shapes our identity today. Through meaningful experiences and interactions, we celebrate the traditions that define us, the influences that connects us, and the future we can build by preserving and sharing our cultural legacy. By weaving the past into the present, we create a dynamic cultural experience where tradition meets modernity, inspiring a new generation to carry our heritage forward in innovative and relevant ways. Now, let's take a look at our promotional timeline. This ensures that every phase of our marketing strategy is executed on time for maximum impact. For the budget, here's our budget breakdown. Each allocation is carefully planned to optimize our reach and engagement while staying within our resources. Next is partnerships and sponsors. To support and enhance our event promotions, we will collaborate with first university departments for funding and promotional assistance. Next is local businesses, such as food stalls and bookstores for sponsorships. And lastly is the campus media partners, including publications and radio stations to help with event coverage. Our event will take place at the Batangas City Convention Center, a spacious venue known for hosting large gatherings. The floor plan is designed for an organized flow, featuring a stage and backstage area, a sitting area with designated seats for judges, a food and beverage section, and booths for exhibits or activities. The layout ensures accessibility with clear entry and exit points, as well as a technical area for smooth event and execution. Our signature tune is We Are as One. The song goes like this.
Let us dance, let voices soar, Filipino pride forevermore. Salinlahi, our guiding light, a beacon shining through the night. Salinlahi, we stand as one, bridging worlds beneath the sun. Filipino hearts, global dreams, bound by history and streams.
May this song reminds us that no matter where we came from, our culture unites us as one.
And finally, we will discuss our event flow. This event is carefully designed to ensure an engaging, informative, and enjoyable experience for all of us. Starting at 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., that would be the entrance of participants, opening remarks, prayer, national anthem, welcoming remarks from our Dean Dr. Bendalin M. Landicho, and safety precaution. And from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., that would be the presentation of video montage, introduction to the event, and launching of booths and exhibit. And from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., that would be the introduction of first speaker, the Baliktanaw by Dr. Ambet Ocampo, followed by interactive Q&A. And after our lunch break, we have a live performances from the Wayanes Dance Theater. And from 1 p.m. to 2:15, we will be proceeding to our first batch of competition, the filmmaking contest sa Pamana Natin, and the foreign language competition for IHM students, followed by a raffle for participants and attendees. And from 2:30 to 3:45, that would be the introduction of second speaker, Pamana ng Panlasa by Chef JP Anglo, followed by interactive Q&A for attendees and guest speaker. And after that, we will now having our second batch of competition, the creative cooking contest and fruit carving competition for IHM students. Proceeding to our raffle for participants and attendees, and 5:30 to 6 p.m. That would be our last and simple game for our attendees, the word hand. And finally, from 6 p.m. to 6:30, that would be our awarding and closing remarks from our chairman, Jasmine M. Libato.
As we wrap up, we look forward to bring Salinlahi to life. A celebration of our heritage, history, and cultural evolution. Through this event, we honor our past while embracing the influences that shape our future. Let me introduce to you the organizers of Salinlahi. Kayla Angela E. Agdon, Flor de Lisa C. Caraan, Jasmine M. Libato, Alexander James P. Orellana, and Cristel Eunice V. Velasco from BSTM 2203. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope Salinlahi inspires you to celebrate and honor our heritage.